Welcome, Mama. This is your time, a gentle space to come home to yourself. We will stay close to the ground today, moving slowly with intention, inviting softness into the hips and spaciousness through the pelvis. Whether you are in your first trimester or nearing the final stretch, this practice meets you exactly where you are. There's no need to push or perform, only to feel, to listen, and to honor your body's and your baby's rhythm. We are beginning our class today seated in a cross-legged position. I invite you to find some last little wiggles, whatever it is that you need before you can then finally settle down, settle into stillness, and let your eyes close. Take a moment here to take a deep, full breath in through the belly. And as you exhale, I invite you to place both of your hands on top of your growing belly, cradling the baby that lives inside of you. Taking a moment here to just be with this beautiful being, to send softness, love, and gratitude towards them. Take a last breath in here. And as you exhale, release your hands, place them on your thighs, and begin to draw big circles with your pelvis and with your spine. Feeling yourself moving on your sit bones from left, forward, right, and back. And then changing the direction of your circles. Make them nice and big and slow. Just arriving in your body even more. And then maybe your circles naturally evolve into some different intuitive little movements, whatever wants to come through right now. And then releasing your circles. Bringing the soles of your feet together in front of you, knees open wide. Place your hands behind you. On your next inhale now, I invite you to open your knees wide. Arch the back, gently look up towards the sky. And on an exhale, round the back, close your knees and bring the forehead towards your knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, close your knees, round the back forward. Inhale, open, pushing the heart, the belly forward. Exhale, round the back, close in. Last time, inhale, open, expand. And on an exhale, come forward, placing your fingertips in front of your legs now and beginning to walk forward as far as it is comfortable for you in this stage of your pregnancy. And then maybe beginning to explore a little bit here. You could walk your hands all the way over to the right, all the way over to the left. You could sway the upper body gently from side to side. You could also just find stillness. Let this be an exploration of your own practice and see what it is that you need in this moment. You and your body and your baby. Take a last deep, full breath in this shape. And as you exhale now, slowly come back up. Now placing your feet down on the mat in front of you, but place them wide apart. Toes pointing away from you. And then begin to shift your weight forward, coming into your Malasana squat. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. Your knees are nice and wide to make a lot of space for the belly. Feel the heaviness of your tailbone and allow your pelvic floor to soften here. Now lowering your right hand towards the right side and opening the left arm up on an inhale. On an exhale, release, switch sides. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, release, switch. Inhale, left. Stay here in this rhythm. You might move slower, you might move faster, whatever works for you. And then coming back to center into your malasana. Taking a deep, full breath in here. On an exhale, place your hands in front of you. Lower your knees down onto the mat into an all-fours position, but bring your knees wide. Tuck your toes now. From here, on an inhale, I invite you to gently arch your back. And on an exhale, press into your hands. Begin to shift your weight onto your heels and bend in between your legs. Inhale, lower the knees down. Gently arch, not too much. Exhale, press the weight onto your heels, open the knees wide and fold in between your legs. One more time, inhale, come forward, gentle arch. Exhale, shift the weight back in between your legs. Beautiful. Now on your next inhale, coming forward one more time. And this time staying here and beginning to gently bounce your weight forward and back. So bouncing the seat onto the heels a couple of times. Now come back to stillness, and on your next inhale, begin to reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, lower back down. Other side, inhale, reach the left arm up and back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right side, move slow, move with your breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open all the way to the left. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. From here, untuck your toes, bring your knees maybe even wider, and then lower into your child's pose. You can either come all the way down, or depending on the size of your belly, you might want to stay on your forearms. Please always remember to give your belly lots of space, so adjust whenever you need to. Maybe finding stillness here, maybe finding a gentle sway in your spine from side to side, whatever serves you, whatever is right for you and your baby in this moment. Take a last deep inhale. And on an exhale, coming up into an all-fours position again. Your knees are now underneath your hips. Now I invite you to, on an inhale, let the belly drop and soften down. And on an exhale, hug the baby in towards the spine. Inhale, soften the muscles in your belly. Look up. Exhale, hug the baby in. Feel the pelvic floor activated. Inhale, soften. So we're not coming into a full arch of the back. We're just going to soften the belly on an inhale. And on an exhale, really tuck the baby towards the spine. Hug it in. Inhale, soften the belly, gently look up. Exhale, hug the baby in, activate your pelvic floor. And then let this movement evolve into some big circles of the spine, of the pelvis. You can bring your arms, your upper spine, your head into the movement as well. Maybe opening your knees a little bit wider now. Make this your own dance, your own exploration. Now slowly coming back up and to center. Pivoting now the left foot over to the left side. Extending your right leg back. Opening the right arm and coming into your supported side plank. And from here, I invite you to again find some playful little explorative movements. Maybe you want to circle your upper arm. Maybe you want to bend and straighten the right leg. Maybe you even want to lift the right leg off the mat. Lots of ways to explore here. You could even grab the right foot with the right hand behind you. See what works for you, your body, and your baby. Now, wherever you are, I do invite you to play with lifting your right leg now. And then slowly beginning to step it forward, not all the way, more so towards the right side of your mat. Now on an inhale, dropping the hips forward, cactusing the right arm back. And on an exhale, shift the hips back as you extend your right arm back also. Inhale, open, lean deep into the hips. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, open, lean forward. Exhale, reaching down and back. A couple of more times just like that. You don't have to straighten your right leg all the way as you shift your hips back. Find what works for you. The next time you shift your hips forward, I invite you to stay here, reaching your right arm up and back as far as you can, creating lots of space and length in your entire front side body. And then releasing the right hand down, pivoting the left foot back onto your mat and stepping the right foot now all the way forward, but towards the right side of your mat still. So you have again lots of space for the belly. And here I invite you to find some circles with your hips, moving them to the right, forward, to the left and back. Your hands or fingertips can remain on the mat to give you more stability here. Instead of circles, you could also gently just move forward and back. And of course, if movement doesn't feel right, you could find stillness here. Please always check in with what it is that you need. Wherever you are, take your last inhale in this shape. And on an exhale, stepping the right leg back so both of your knees are meeting, and then sitting back onto your heels. Placing both hands again onto your belly, taking a moment to close your eyes and reconnect with baby. Check in with yourself and with baby of how the movements in this class have felt for your body so far. And take this moment to send a silent "I love you" towards this beautiful, wondrous being in your belly, safe and protected. And then let's come back into an all-fours position. We're going to repeat the same exercise from before. So on an inhale, we're going to drop the belly, soften everything. On an exhale, we're going to hug the baby in, activating the pelvic floor. Inhale, soften, so not coming into full arch. Exhale, hug the baby in. Inhale, let everything soften, give your baby space, look forward. Exhale, hug it in, activate the pelvic floor, gentle round of the back. Inhale, soften. Exhale, hug the baby in. And then from here, again, let these movements evolve into some bigger circles of the spine, some exploration, whatever that may look like for you. I invite you to close your eyes and let yourself be guided from within, maybe opening your knees a little bit wider here so you have more space. Now coming back to center, pivoting the right foot over to the right, extending the left arm back, and again coming into your supported side plank, reaching the left arm up, and finding again some little intuitive movements, wiggles, maybe circles of the left arm. And if it feels right for you, in your body, in your pregnancy, you can play with lifting the left leg up and let it float through the air. Maybe you even want to bend your leg and grab your left foot with your left hand. So again, lots of options. Explore which ones are yours. Now, wherever you are, I do invite you to play with, even if it's just for a moment, lifting your left leg and then stepping it forward and over to the far left outside of your mat. Inhale, drop the hips low, open the left arm. Exhale, shift the hips back and reach the left arm underneath back. Inhale, drop the hips, look up. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, lower cactus the arm. Exhale, shift it back. 2 more times just like that, moving slow, moving with the rhythm of your own breath. Beautiful. Now the next time you come forward, I invite you to hold here. Reaching the left arm now up and maybe as far back as you can. Feeling this beautiful opening in your entire front side. Take a last inhale here. And on an exhale, lower the left hand down. Walk your left foot now forward towards the front of your mat, but still keeping it towards the left side. Your right foot is on the mat again, and then begin to draw some circles with your hips. Again, circles are just an option here. You could simply move the hips forward and back. You could also just find stillness. Remember that this is your practice, your sacred time to connect with your body and your baby. So give it exactly what it is that you need. We're going to stay in this shape wherever you are for 2 more deep cycles of breath. Now this time I invite you to tuck your right toes and begin to step the right foot forward to meet the left. Bring your feet wider than hip width apart so the belly has lots of space. And maybe finding a swaying motion from side to side with your upper spine, letting the head be heavy. Maybe you even want to find a little bit of a shake in your hips and your legs. Maybe you want to grab opposite elbows. Now wherever you are, take your last deep inhale here. And on exhale, bending your knees now and sitting back onto your mat. I invite you now to extend your left leg away from you. Bend the right leg and place the right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Now placing your left hand also to the inside of your left thigh and your right hand behind you to come into this beautiful open twist. So again, lots of space for the belly. Each inhalation draws you upward towards the sky a little bit more, and each exhalation helps you to twist the upper body gently deeper. Take a last deep breath in here. And on an exhale now, placing your left hand in front of your left leg and reaching the right arm towards the left foot. On an inhale, spiral the shoulder open even more. On an exhale, lower the right hand down towards the mat. Inhale, spiral the chest open. Exhale, tapping the right hand down. Inhale, open. Exhale, gently lower down. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, open, and this time stay here. Continue to breathe deeply. And then slowly beginning to lift the chest, placing the right hand now behind you, reaching the left arm up, and feeling again this extension in the entire front side body. You might want to walk your right fingertips a little bit further back, as far as it is comfortable for you. And on an exhale, release. Beautiful. Now all we're going to do here is switch sides. So we're going to extend the right leg, bend the left leg, Place the left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Right hand comes to the inside of your thigh as well, and left hand now is placed behind you. So again, we're coming into our open twist. Imagine how each inhalation creates length in your spine, and each exhalation helps you to twist a little bit deeper. Take a last inhale here. On an exhale, release, placing your right hand now in front of your right leg and reaching your left arm up. On an inhale, spiral the heart open even more. On an exhale, tapping the left hand down in front of you. Inhale, open. Exhale, gently roll down. Inhale, spiral open. Exhale, tap the left fingertips down. Last time, inhale, spiral open. This time, hold here. Expand even more. Take a last breath. On an exhale, come up. Place your left hand behind you as far as it feels right and reach your right arm up. All the way up and back to again find this elongation, this opening in your front side body. Take a last inhale here, expand even more, and on an exhale, release. Now bring your feet together, scoot forward on your mat, and slowly make your way down to laying on your back. We're not going to stay here for long. It's just going to be a short little moment. I invite you to bring your knees into your chest, maybe bring them wide, so again, lots of space for the belly, and just find some circles with your knees to massage the lower back. Maybe if it's accessible to you, you can even come into your happy baby. So grabbing the outsides of your feet and maybe swaying here from side to side. Please again, always check in with what works for you, your pregnancy, your body, your belly. And then release the feet down and begin to come to laying on your side, ideally on your left side. This will be our Shavasana position for this practice. You could also prop up some bolsters and pillows and then lay back onto them. I really invite you to make it as comfortable as possible for you. Maybe making a little pillow with your left hand if you don't have any props. And maybe letting the other hand rest on your baby. Feeling the quiet rhythm that connects the two of you. Take a slow, easeful breath in. And as you exhale, feel everything begin to melt. Feel how your belly softens, your jaw releases, and your shoulders let go of any holding. There's nothing for you to do right now in this sweet cocoon of stillness, of presence. Feel the warmth of your hand resting on your belly, this sacred space where life is forming, has already formed. Maybe you sense little movements. Maybe there's stillness. Just notice. Be in relationship with what is here. You are already mothering, already nourishing. And in this moment, you are not alone. You are held by the earth beneath you, by the breath that continues to flow through you, by the ancient wisdom of your body, and by the quiet presence of your baby resting within you. allow your breath to gently deepen again without moving your body yet. Simply feeling the belly rising and falling with each inhale and each exhale. And then whenever you feel ready, you might want to invite some small movements just to wake your body up again. And in your own time, in your own way, gently pressing yourself back up and coming back into a cross-legged position. Again, letting both hands find the top of your belly as if you were cradling your baby already. Finding some deep breaths and sending it all the way down into your pelvis. And maybe also finding a soft smile on your lips, a smile of love, of gratitude. Maybe these last moments there are some little movements that want to come through that are very intuitive. Maybe you want to roll your head or your shoulders. Maybe you want to find a little shake. Let the movements come from the inside. See what it is that you need. And then on your next breath in, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, your hands finding your third eye space. Inhale, open the heart, open the chin. Exhale, bow forward and down. Bowing to this moment, to your practice, to the miracle that is growing inside of you, Mama. Thank you so much for spending this moment in time with me. And I'm sending you so much love.